customizers. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the Bambu Labs A1 printer. I've really had a lot of fun using this printer, and I kind of want to just do a simple overview. There's tons of videos out there about how to set up, how to use one, but you know, I just have really enjoyed using it, and I wanted to show a little video about my setup and the way I've got it configured. I bought an Ender 3 version 2 several months ago. It is, let's just say that it's very cumbersome to get a print to start. You've got to level the bed manually and all that other kind of stuff. I used it for about 2 months and then sold it for what I paid for it. I bought it used. And I bought a Bambu Labs A1 printer without the AMS system. The AMS system is the extra spools that allows it to, you know, switch out the colors and whatnot. I didn't want that system because as you'll see here in a few minutes, I'm going to show you what I did. Now, as far as what I've printed, there have been a mixed bag of things that I have printed. I've printed some add-on customization pieces for vehicles, G.I. Joe vehicles and such. I've also printed several things that are necessary and handy around the house. I used a paint stripper on a table and I needed a plastic scraper. Well, I engineered and printed out a paint scraper. So let me show you my setup I have. This is my first Bambu Labs A1 printer that I bought used several months ago. This is the new one, and you know, I said I didn't have the AMS system hooked up. Well, I kind of did something a little bit different. It doesn't automatically choose which spool that I'm going to use, but I have it set up to where each of these filament tubes goes up to these quick connects, and inside here, all I have to do is say unload. I pull this back, then I tell the printer to load, and I push the new filament in. It allows me not to have to change out a spool. On my other printer, I have the spool that it came with up on the holder, and then I found this used at a outlet store for $8, and it's a spool dryer. But I have 2 filaments in there, and I also ran a couple of PTF tubes, PTFE, I think I'm saying that right, tubes down to the AMS input, and all I have to do is do the same thing. I tell it to unload the spool and then reload the spool, and I don't have to change out the spools that are on the holder. I still have a little bit of work to do. I've got to make a handle for it. I have to make a support system to where it can stay open while I work on changing out any filaments once they're empty and such. But yeah, I think this setup has worked really well. The way I built this was I built this cabinet, stained it, and then I used plexiglass, cut some plexiglass, I 3D printed the hinges, 3D printed these little accents, and they're actually useful because I included a hook system on each end for scrapers. I used, let's see if I can get it to focus. I used these quick connects and I bought those and the tubes. I bought them off of Amazon, and yeah, it's worked out really well. Well, I hope this video has helped you in some way, knowing what possible 3D printer to use and if it might be right for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little review over the Bambu Labs A1. I've not really had any issues printing. There was a miniature that I printed, and it had some issues that was probably more of the miniature issue than the actual printer. And I've had a few print jobs that went awry, but I think that was because of the design, not necessarily the printer. I don't know what else to say. High praise for Bambu Labs. Bambu, if you're watching, feel free to send me one of the better ones, and I'll test it out and see if I like it as well. But anyway, hope y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.